Here we are. Let me move that cursor. I don't know if that's going to get picked up. If not, whatevers. Now, acknowledge the controller, please. There we go. Now it's acknowledged. Sweet. So yeah, new feature that got added, mods, which you can do your bit of mod stuff into this, which is neat. I'll quickly show the options because it's just cool in general. I don't think there's anything special to show really on display other than like, oh, if you wanted certain filters to turn up, we're going to keep that normal. Audio, if you want to make your soundtrack remastered, emulated, you can affect the themes in the selection screen. No, sorry. You can affect the theme. There's a theme selection that you can have. Tile, 1-ups, invincibility, yada yada, you see. I'm changing up the when Sonic goes super, so you can hear the prototype. We're gonna hear prototype Carnival Night because I think it's really good. It grew on me quite quickly. I wasn't too fond of it in the beginning. Ice Cab, I'm gonna leave. I really preferred what was officially released. Act 1, I'm leaving as official, but Act 2 is pretty cool. It's pretty tasty. So hope you look forward to hearing how that sounds if you haven't already, and if not, you can hear it again. Yeah, that was another thing. Muffled with the effects. Music behavior, will it restart if you're a bad gamer? I just left that as normal. Yeah, your little visual enhancements. I won't go too much into that because we'll see it later. Color changes, ice cap setup. How you want your special stages to be like. Classic and modernized, basically, it's going to be a lot more smoother. And ring counts, you can change it as counting down rather than going up. Gameplay. I don't really know how the level layouts difference between A.I.R and the original, but difficulty changes. Bombing is going to be bombing. Big arm boss is definitely going to turn up. Can change the boss, how many hits you have to do in the second act box. Second act boss of Lava Reef, which is really neat that you can reduce that because it can be a bit of a drag. And I thought I'll increase the ghost counter because let's respect our ghosts. Drop dash, it's behind an achievement that you have to do in the game. It's not that much of an achievement. I think you have to unlock make 3 achievements to unlock it. So it's pretty available. It's not too hard. You can make tails. If you have tails with you, you can have him fly. Well, of course he can fly, but he can be an assist to you, which is awesome. And if you have tails in control, you can make him go hyper tails. And then this is not too much difference. And then that's the instruction book if you want to check it out. That's all the yap. We're going back straight to the normal game. We're going to ignore this because that was when I was doing my tests and my achievements, because I did have it previously on my old computer, but I had to start from the beginning with this one. No big biggie. No big biggie. No big deal. That's what I was supposed to say. Anyway. Trio, Duo, Uno, Gameo. Let's go. I better not blink and find you in Death Exam. I'm quick, but I'm not that quick. I should have gone to like the act select and be like, starts in Death Exam. But yeah, there we are. Drop dash is fun and satisfying. Go into the room, and now you'll see how visually special stage zones, stages, whatevers, they are smooth and give off the same kind of like at the distance aura, but it gets a little bit lighter, which is akin to Mania, which was a nice touch. So many little things like that that's just been added to this particular build, which has a big Sonic 3 fan. I love it. I'm very grateful that it exists. So thank you. I wish I would know how to pronounce the person's name who did this. But I did post a tweet a few days ago where I tagged that person if you ever were interested to see who made it, or just want to check out his Twitter and just be like, yo, and not do that. What the hell? in my first test, I did the exact same thing. But one of the achievements is to get a million score, which I'm gonna aim for. And kind of screwing that up has given me a bit of an opportunity to do that, because that means I can perfect again. But yeah, I'm not that good at this game, as you can tell. I can't remember the last time I screwed it up. I screwed up the first stage prior to the test that I just mentioned. And I missed scrub. Oh yeah, and an invincibility tune. You might have seen it, but I set it up that I think it will do Sonic 3 it'll do the Sonic 3 tune in the Sonic 3 levels, and then when we get to the Sonic and Knuckles portion, it'll just do the Sonic Knuckles. So that's neat. Let's go in here. Let's see what we can get. Electricity, awesome. But we're going to lose it in a second because of Tails touching something. No, he's being good. He's being a good boy. Still being a good boy. Just want to get some extra rungs. No. Ah, okay. Ah, I thought I was going to get those rungs in the end. Let's have it. I got the mod, gives everyone Mania style rotation. Nice. Smooth as a criminal. Maybe. I see what you did there. Very fitting, very fitting. Soiled it. Redo. Yeah, I'm a phony. What's cool about these special stages that I didn't know for the longest time is that I think, at very least for the Sonic 3 portion of the special stages, the colours, at least the ground, they relate to the zone that they can be from. So, to elaborate, first special stage, its colours is trying to be like Angel Island. This one's supposed to be like Hydro City Zone, or Hydrocity Zone, or Howard Rossen Zone, which I like Skylar's from FTCR using that. I approve. That's cool. It made me laugh inside. And but yeah, and then Marble Garden for the next one, Carnival Night. Although the one for Carnival Night, I like to call it Five Guys Zone, because someone brought it up like maybe a year or so ago to me, and I'm like, wow, I can't unsee it now. Thanks. Now I want a burg. Le burg. I would like the cheese bacon burg. But yeah, let's see if I won't screw this up this time. Plus air is free. Yeah, there's something to it that if you've got Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Steam, that's how it works. But I don't know if there's like a workaround that you can trick it to make it think otherwise. But, oh, Hydro O City. I never heard that version. Fair play. QSGB Metron. Yeah. Yeah, he was a silly Billy. Good LP though. Good LP. It's really entertaining LP when they do that. I'll show you drop dash. Oh, and I can't, actually, well, I can't do the drop dash because I've got a shield. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, we'll get the fire. I can't remember if I made the music be set up that all the mini-bosses will always have the Sonic 3 mini-boss tune. Who knows? I'll get that after. Over there now. But I can't recall. If I did, cool, because I like that tune. And it seems to suggest that that's also one of the Michael Jackson jingles. Because it has that kind of feel to it. I think there's a vocal like a vocal akin to launch base zone. That's very kind of akin to like what his style was at the time and what you can kind of hear in launch base as well. I think. Don't quote me on that. I feel like it is though, but don't quote me on that. Also, I didn't really test the audio levels based on this this version and how I'm coming through. I hope everything's coming through okay. If folks in chat could just clarify that with me, I'd really appreciate it. Because if I'm going in a bit, if I'm coming too loud or the game's a bit too loud and drowning my vocals if I'm not talking louder, I'll amend that. So I'll check chat in a moment. I won't be talking much anyway as I'm trying not to do a silly like last time. I'm picky about music in this game. SNK mini-boss thing reminds me of Freddy Fish, so I keep that. Freddy Fish, I'm unfamiliar with that. Okay, for the air thing, alright. But one of my favourite cues in this game is just before S3 invincibility ends. Also, sorry, I'm gonna interpret that because no one's mentioning how the sound is with the game and that everything's coming through okay. Oop, that wasn't good. Seems fine here. Okay then. Thank you. Oop, missed the button. Let's go there. Okay. I'm going to try and get a jackpot, because that's one of the achievements in this. So, let's do that. I think with A.I.R, from the top of my head, the achievements that you can get that will be also, you can add to this game, to your experience, either with the game or what A.I.R provides, is you can, I think the next achievement is that you can do a run where your Knuckles and Tails comes with you, which I dig. That's cool. I saw an S monitor. I'm not sure what that's about. There was also like Sonic doing a peel out, but I can already do peel out, so I'm not too sure what that is. But I do know if you manage to get all the achievements that this build provides, you get access to the whole 1 million and whatever Blue Sphere game, that whenever you connected your Knuckles, your Sonic and Knuckles card to any other game, well, most games on the Mega Drive and Genesis. I think Sonic 1 does it, that you can go and do blue balls all the time. You can fly, finally. Yeah, Knuckles can fly, rather than glide, gracefully. I can't do it real quick. We're coming up to the bit where it's gonna be Five Guys special stage. This used to give me grief when I was a kid. I'll tell you where it was that I used to regularly screw up. And even to this day, even though I know I don't typically screw it up, we'll see if I don't screw it up today. It always gives me a little bit of anxious. And it's this bit. For some reason, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't know the concept of timing my jumps. And okay, I'm screwing this bit up. But yeah, Five Guys. kind of want to say Five Guys, but yeah. Oop, that's not what I was supposed to do. But let's just do it now. And yeah, and as you may have gathered, I'm gonna attempt getting an all perfect run. Just because I always go for it when I play this game. Kind of was a couple of years back in a charity when playing this with my friend Nick. Called Pika. That was the reason why I lost, because I was like too busy trying to perfect it. Well, I'll be okay. Something like that. Flip now, something like that. Like a million. Or much higher, like you said, in fact saying. Yeah, Blaz has got it. Do you have 5 guys? Yes, yes, we do. It was I can't remember when it came over here. It's been a while though. I say a while, close to like 10 years, maybe like 8. I'll go with 8. Shake Shack came a few years later. I know the UK is going to get Popeye soon, so I'm going to finally understand what everyone's talking about all this chicken. Enjoying us. Enjoying us? What the hell is that word? But quite a few folks like Popeyes. But yeah, I hear that's coming to the UK. Now here's see the difference with these bombs. Typically you could always avoid them, but there's another series of bombs that they can release. Luckily I've got the fire shield, so it gives me a bit of an advantage, staying in the air a bit longer and miss the explosion. Actually, a question to my American viewers: is Popeyes national, or is it like in just most regions? Everyone of what? I was saying that to the American folks, if they know if the fast food company Popeyes, if it's all over in the States, or whether it's just in certain areas. Thanks, Knuckles. Now I'm gonna lose my fire shield because of you. Oh no, it's already gone. The game already knows I'm the best loser. Okay. Tails, carry me. No, don't swim and leave me. No, Tails. Aww. Oh, I was doing the peel out. I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way. Because now I can with these Tails. There we go. Tails, carry me. Thank you. There we go. Where are we? Grab. There we go. Peel out time. I always get it wrong with that momentum. Every single time. Eventually I'll land. Okay. Now you know what? I'm gonna keep going up. Okay. I thought it was an enemy. I think it's in. Oh, the enemy's there. Okay. Good thing I had the shield. Get some more peel out action. Look at that rubber band going crazy. Oh god! Ooh. Nearly lost a good chunk of rings. Tails, carry me. I want that life over there. Okay, but before we go that way, I want to go this way. Oop, screwed up how I get these moves. So I was not a fan of the crab. Or he doesn't have an issue and he's requesting me to pee on the monitor when they turn up, which I don't think Twitch will approve. Otherwise I would have, you know, I would have got it back and do so. But not today. Alright. Okay, wrong way. There we go. Gotta get these boys first so I can perfect. And then I will get these remaining 4. Which I sometimes jump, well, I rarely jump instead of going all around, but just to be safe. Hey, welcome back, Frankenmutt. Welcome, welcome. Typically this would be the 5th emerald for me, but it's my 4th because I done goofed. Come on, Experiment. Don't you want to get all the blue spheres? Ooh, did I miss it? Yeah, because I wanted to go into that spot. Never mind. Tails. Oh, okay, you want to go with that, dude. That's an interesting thing you just brought up there, Frankenmutt, regarding like muting the special stages. I'm kind of like that with a couple of games. Whoa, Tails, why are you standing on my head? I pet you so much in the previous game, and this is why you treat me? Foot in head? Ain't cool, bro. But yeah, I do that with. I kind of used to be doing that with like Pac-Man 99. Actually, no, I don't actually do it so much with Pac-Man 99. I can do it without the intense music game making me nervous. But Tetris 99, I realized that when I wasn't having much of a music, I had a bit more of a better success rate with those kind of speed increasing games. In that puzzle sense, I don't know. But I get you. Oh, the noise makes you sick. Okay, that's a different scenario. But yeah, no, it just made me feel cool about like how I am with that kind of stuff. I don't know if maybe try to get my roads out properly. Maybe it's a similar thing when you play those games if you've ever played them. But yeah, it just made me think of that when you brought it up. That you mute. Yeah. Yay, Tails. Give me a jackpot, I want to get the achievement. Oh god. Stop it. Stop making them pink. They're one step closer to getting me out of this damn game. There we go. I think I'm gonna get Robotnik instead. Oh, not this one. Come on, don't get stuck. There we go. God damn it, Knuckles. God damn it, Knuckles. I want more of your face. I'll get it eventually. Don't know if I'll get in this particular run. I'll get it eventually. Yeah. Son. Jesus. Oh gosh. I don't feel confident I'm gonna get. Oh, maybe! Stop! Spinning! I hate this. I'm trying to think how quick I can be with Sonic Mania. I haven't played enough recently, but it can still be a little... Well, let me emphasize what I was about to say. I was going to say there can be still a little bit of a challenge for me, but that's more so the encore stages. But that's just lack of like practice more than anything else. But quicker-wise, I'm always quicker with Sonic and Knuckles. Typically, I can get like in this part of the game, I can typically get Super Sonic by the end of Hydro City. So it won't be like that in this case, but Marble Guy is still pretty good. Just a little pause. Just want to have a quick look. I developed a weird habit of playing games on mute so I can listen to my headphones, and it's been that way since I was a preteen. Dude, I have some weird associations with some games where so for example, Final Fantasy VIII, for some reason I wasn't listening to the music. I wanted to listen to my CD player back then when I was a kid, and I just remember listening to Queen's greatest hits. So I have like Under Pressure as memories when playing Final Fantasy VIII for some weird reason. And there's a couple other games like that where I wasn't listening to the game music, and it's weird, and that'll probably be looked upon badly as to why I do that with Final Fantasy VIII, that regardless of the general discussion with that game, that like one thing that's pretty universal is that 8 soundtrack is great. And yet here's me being like, I'll just listen to some Bohemian Rhapsody. You know, it's really weird. Like, it is another dumb one, because it's now gonna reveal like why was I listening to it, regardless that I was young. But I will, if I was ever to get around to playing Final Fantasy X again, there's a part in 10 that I'm gonna remember the environment, and I'm like, I remember randomly listening to Ice Ice Baby during this, and yes, it's a fact. I randomly was. This was on a mixed CD, which I was just kept looping. I just don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Not that I did that, but I don't know why. I don't know what inspired me to be like, you know, I want to listen to some of my own music. Okay. I might have just done a silly, dumb goofs bit. But I'm okay. It's this one I have to do that too. If you jump just before you are going to get the sphere, you overtake 2 spheres. So in this instance, you can correct yourself. Not that I would do it for anything that I'd screw up like really badly, but yeah, that was a little bit yeah, Isao, it is very easy to get lost. I always say to myself, go whenever you address the whole bunch of blue spheres in the middle of the area. Do that, get all the rings, and always choose a direction that you're going to choose, and make that consistent for every time you get to the next area. So in my case, I typically go right, and then when I have right covered, then I know that I'll only just need to go left, and that's usually how I do it. But yeah, look at his hand grabbing me. Okay, one nitpick criticism that I have with Mania. I don't like that these hands are not as, like, they don't give you as much speed. They don't give you the same speed that it is in Sonic 3. Than it is in Mania. I don't know why. And also, how dare they take away that donkey sound effect. Now I'm losing time. See you later. I'm sad lately playing Sonic 3 half the levels I don't really enjoy. Oh, okay. What level? I'm happy to hear if you want to share. Like, what levels is it that doesn't agree with you? Like for me, growing up, I wasn't too fond of Carnival Night Zone. I don't know if it's because of the barrel. Maybe. I used to be a little bit against Carnival Night Zone. I'm okay with it now. I definitely grew on the music. It took some time, but yeah. And in the Sonic and Knuckles portion, it would be Sandopoulos. But again, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. And I enjoy it for what it is. If anything, I sometimes feel like I wish like the second act was still outside, because I kind of like the background, even though there's not much going on. I just like it. I like the design. And then every other zone, even if I used to have like a faint, I don't know if issue is the word, but have something not against it, but just wasn't too fond of. Nowadays, I have another. There's something about those zones now that I like it more. Anyway, I wanted to say earlier as a dumb joke. Hey, it's the LA Lakers special stage. Yay! Shock. Shack. It's a shock. Even past the barrel, Carnival Night isn't pleasant to me. Okay. Fair enough. In relation to what you're writing, you sound in Carnival Night. Fair enough. Why do you think you don't enjoy those stages? It stops you a lot of spikes, and fans cause more damage than they should. Ah, I see. Like just the flow and stuff is kind of put you off. What other levels are there that you're not too fond of, dude? I was surprised as I got older and hearing other people's takes and what they feel towards this game, that not many people are fond of Flying Bowery Zone. Whereas I always had a soft spot for it, and not just because of the music. I just liked it. And I know that's very generalized saying I just liked it. Just for what it serves, I just really dug it. It's a level that's taking place on a flying ship. They hadn't. I mean, I was going to say they haven't done it before. We just had Wing Fortress not too long ago, but it felt like a more developed zone than Wing Fortress. So I felt like it was an improvement. I think overall, Flying Battery in this game is better than Mania's. But with Mania, fortunately, you have the option. Like, one of the things I don't like, but what I'm not going to be doing when I play Mania Flying Barrier Zone is Act 2, I am not going to choose the bottom route. I'm always going to choose the top route, because for me, it really slows down the game quite a bit. But that's just me. Ah, damn it. So much rings, so many points on my mission to get 1,000,000 points. Which is looking good at this moment, but that's just special stages helping out a lot. Yeah, perfect. There we go. I want to see what's your definition of top route. The higher route. You know, as the you can go the bottom route, so you can go more ground or like a more aerial upper. That's what I mean when I. That's my definition as to what I mean when I phrase it like that. Now this zone. This is a zone which I enjoyed enough growing up, and I started enjoying it more as I got older, because one of the things that I like about Sonic 3, outside of its gameplay, is that I feel like you get a good geographic impression on its when you're progressing with the game. I don't know if impression is the word, but I get a sense of progression. And this is something I touched on when I was saying about Sky Chase and Wing Fortress and then to Death Egg, when I was talking with you, Blaz, if you're still there. You get a very good visualization that from this level, you're getting close to those mountains, and in my head canon, and what adds to it with the ending of Marble Garden, is that Tails is transporting you to the next zone. And as it gets to nighttime, and you enter Carnival Night Zone, it is nighttime there, and the mountains in the background are getting bigger, meaning implying that you are getting closer to that terrain of the island. And it continues on with Ice Cap when it seems like it just gets translated like Ice Cap is those mountains, and you got there's like kind of its own somewhat kind of mountains also there too in the background. But I just love that visual progression, and it's one of the very weird nitpicks I have with Mania, that you're just traveling everywhere. And although it's somewhat served to be like a greatest hits of the classic games, you know, on its own, having great like independent levels that debut from Mania. But yeah, I get a bit like disjointed, being like, I'm in Lava Reef Zone, which I associate as a very big, important level for Sonic and Knuckles, because it's from there that's why you go to the Empire Zone and to the Sky Sanctuary, which is, you know, I'm speaking ahead, but that's Sonic and Knuckles' version of like what I like of the visual indication of like traveling next. But yeah, no, just that's just me, like a weird little thing I have towards Mania, if anything. But yeah, no, that's just me with that game. Let me look at chat. When people say like I completely disagree. What the fuck? The achievement in this act ruined me. Dude, yeah, trying to get all the big rings. That's I'm still I would love that flip now. Yeah, the next game gets all new levels. I like Marble Gone for the music. Yeah, I like the music as well. I agree. Half because of playing that fan-made Sonic RPG. Oh, okay. Can't say I know about that. Has the tops and I hate them. Sure, it does slow you down. It can slow you down. But those pulsating peaches are weird. I definitely prefer each level to have a sense of transition and adventure. Yeah, and they certainly, you could tell that it's not like a fluke, or wasn't something that it just by chance it all seemed to work out. We were very fortunate. It was just a big old coincidence. But like just with how the whole, you finish one act, you smoothly transition to the next part, and it feels like it's just one big area that is just defined as, you know, different part of the level, the zone rather. And then as you complete the zone itself, you get a neat transition. Like I'm so glad that Mania Plus worked on that. That some of the levels that the level endings for Mania had transitions. Although I'm not too fond of the Hydro Series one, but I don't want to keep bashing it too much. I just find it weird that like you beat the Sonic 1, no, so the Hydro City Act 1 boss, and then the water goes, and then you're just on a plane in the desert. it's just weird to me. It should have been like you break out, there's Knuckles, he's just by a plane, Tails jumps on, and you take off. That would have been neat, and that would have been enough for me. But those be my nitpicks. Now here's a new terrain in Marble Garden. I'm gonna go the upper route. Top route. I think the whole transition thing should only apply if the game is meant to have them. Sure. I get you, Sam. I'm sure I thought there was some platforms. Oh god, toe! Okay, there's nothing here. Ugh, very lucky. I don't even know how far I can go. Maybe okay, because I do have tails. I can't remember if that's maybe a Knuckles exclusive area. Guess I'm gonna find out. Oh, okay, no, that was the way I was supposed to go. Never mind. Oh yeah, tails. I'm surprised that was still activated. Let's try that again then. Luckily didn't hit that bad thing. Sweet. So now we're more in the sky. That's going to take me straight down and make it pointless, maybe? No, so it's okay so far. So like here, you're in the second act of this level, and all of a sudden, the mountains are bigger. You're getting closer. And I'm like, oh, so cool. This is what you were talking about, right, Isa? You're not too fond of these. These certainly did give me more of a pain when I was younger, that's for sure. Okay. I don't know if what I did was any faster. I did feel like I'm at different parts and I should have had it underground bit. So maybe I've missed a bit of the typical Sonic route. But yeah. Your pizza has arrived. Nice one, Blaze. Enjoy your pizza, sir. Oh jeez. Should have been concentrating. I am confident I've done that every time. And I forget that there's gonna be like just a whole group of spikes there. That was silly of me. Also, I haven't got my Chaos Emerald. Hopefully get close to a ring that I know of. Unless I've gone past that kind of other route earlier. Guess I'll see. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like, you jump and you continue, but in that bad position is it's a bit poopy. Yeah, I definitely went past that. That ring. Wow. Okay, come on, Robotnik. Yeah, that's right. Go down. Downtown? Ooh, that was close. Oh no, this bit used to scare me. And would not help with my my minor bit of what's it called? Claustrophobia? Sorry, butchering the pronunciation. You know, tight spaces and being like, oh, I don't like that this area is gonna squash me. This isn't fun. Pancake phobia. Yes, I like that. I like that. That's a new one. I approve. Pancake phobia. Claustrophobia, thank you. But pancake phobia is the new official dictionary title for that. We've got to spice it up every once in a while, you see. Make it fun for the kids. Come on, I want to get a... was going to say a Jackson. I was like, I want a jackpot. Yeah, gosh, but we're not cool. Just that whole sensation of feeling like you can get crushed. Ugh, horrible, horrible, horrible feeling. Pankaki. Pankiki. Oop. Gotta be careful not to touch those. Come on. Let me go in. In for Robotnik. Hey, you're back. Oh, unless you meant that, then damn you, Pokemon. God damn it, I've come out with no rings. That means I won't have super. Well, actually, no, I wasn't gonna have Supersonic because I haven't got the emeralds. But you'll be low on rungs. Oh, that means I should have to fight that boss a little bit more than I typically would. No, you weren't, Frankenmuth. You jinxed it. Mods, time him out. How dare he? Uses mystical powers. Okay, I'm certainly going to be having tails. At least I didn't lose that run. Guess I'm definitely going to be playing this a lot more. Like how you're supposed to. Tails, catch me. As a concept, as a kid, this used to be like this mind-blowing. It's like, whoa! I have to fight him in the air, and Tails, my buddy and pal, he's going to help me. That's so cool. I just thought that was such a cool gimmick. Like, imagine if there was like a gimmick that you can like somehow like Knuckles was able to glide, like, but not to have any form of like descension. So he's just going completely straight, and you have to use his back to just beat up the boss. I don't know. It's probably a better creative way out to do it, but it's just amusing to me. Anyway, what I always do, I'll make it that Tails flies us to Carnival Night Zone backwards. It's done. But hey, now you guys can listen to the prototype of Carnival Night Zone, which is pretty neat. I'll go backwards. Yeah, moonwalk. But yeah, I've grown to like this level. After playing like that crispy rich pixel resolution of Casino Night Zone, it's making me ponder like, do I like this zone more than Casino Night? I think level like layout, I prefer this game than not this game, this zone than Casino Night. But visually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm struggling to figure out which one do I prefer more. I kind of like I like them both. They're both different enough. Personally. Anyway, I need to find a ring. Usually I'm not good with finding the rings in Carnival Night Zone, but they just... I find rings, but they find me. Like, that's one. I never remember that is one. But yeah. It's pretty mid-tier. Fair play, fair enough. I'll check chat in a second. I'm like trying to do this whilst doing special staging. That's maybe a maybe I should focus this time around. I'm not gonna screw up that bit again somehow. go, perfect again. Now let's not screw this up. Boom, there we go. Ah, Franco, no Sonic for you, silly goose. It's the barrels. This is a new song. Yep, prototype. Hope Carnival Night burns. Jesus. A lot of love. A lot of love for this song. Take me somewhere, please. Let's see if I can get a jackpot now. I'm gonna get Robotnik again. I'm gonna just stare at Frankenmuts being like, please stop giving me your voodoo. Evil voodoo. Okay, I'll get happy Sonic credit. Now give me a happy face by giving me a jackpot, mister. Yeah, jackpot. I want more money! Hey, and now it shows that I got Knuckles and Tails mode. I can leave now. Thank you. Yeah, I screwed it up. But I will say there is an option that you can have like random special stages. There is an option on this particular version of the game that you can randomize the special stages, and it's not like, oh, the first stage will be the 8th stage. They're completely random. And I've done it once. I think it was actually on stream, like maybe a couple of years back, and oh, it was so fun. It's just a nice little, for me, it was just a nice little change and challenge. Not being familiar at all of these layouts, which I don't know if they're ripped from the Blue Sphere mini game thing, but I'm gonna guess they are, but it's just a pure guess. Because if the guy's gone and made his own ones, then that's just insane. I mean, I feel like it doesn't need to, considering how many spheres there are. But there we go. Anyway, let's fight the mini boss. Some people think it looks like a PP. See, PP is, yeah. I'm not gonna continue. I will do this. Oh wow! Doing that during the boss, it didn't give me the prototype music. Interesting. Okay, now hurry up, because you're starting to destroy quite a bit of the ground. I'm being a little concerned. And you're ruining your positioning to hit them. You're gonna miss them, aren't you? Okay, now there's a hole. Okay, good. Now we can play as Movie Knuckles, who's just ahead. What? Oh right. I know what you're on about. For some reason, when you said Movie Knuckles, I was thinking like, yeah, give us a version of this game where like yeah, Knuckles with his OVA hat. That'd be cool. To 4 blocks, really. Anyway, I really dig this tune, especially that intro. So cool. It's just a bit more energetic as well. Now it's muffled. It's pretty neat. This is also, and this is a long act for this, not just for the zone, but in general. I always feel like I always take like 7 minutes, or if I'm going a bit too casually, it'll start to push it and go like near 8 or 9. But at the same time, it doesn't feel. I don't know what it is that it doesn't feel too long for me. I don't know why that's the case. Because I definitely feel it with Stand Up Plus Act 2. Even when it has the same kind of like, okay, there's a lot of stuff going on, so at least you're not going too slow. Maybe the sand bits, but other than that. Also, I was considering actually going to use Supersonic, but I'll leave it just so we can listen to this song a bit more. Hopefully I don't... Actually, I should be able to switch it off. I think there's an off button. I'm not going to try it anyway. Just in case it isn't. Even if chat says there is, then I'm already committed to what I'm going to do. Oh, whoa, what's up, Experiment? That's a couple of links. Trying to give me a virus now? I was hoping to finish this on the actual day, but delays bits me. But here you go, son. Late birthday present. Oh. Oh, dude. That's so cool. Let me see. The big one. Oh, that is very cool. That is very, very cool. Okay. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go into intermission. We'll give you this one. And give me a minute or two. I realize I have to still go back onto the screen to do what I'm about to do, but because otherwise I can't be like, I will fix it on the other side, because I have to go onto the screen to implement it. So bear with me. You know what? Let me play. I can keep playing the music. Get this emotional thing from Hollow Knight. Where is it? Where did I just save you? There you go. Here you go. We'll put this cheeky boy right here. Right here. He gets his own little quarter over here. Thank you ever so much, Experiment. Thank you ever so much. I'm really grateful for it. I love the shine on his sunglasses. And the birthday hat is really adorable too. So thank you ever so much. Okay, no more sad music. It's good times. It's good times. So yeah. No, thank you ever so much, dude. Oh yeah, spam that. What's he so done? You just put two hands. It's like someone's coming in and be like, "I'll give you an extra hand." But yeah, extra hands. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Thank you again, man. Let us continue with happy birthday Rowlet, which I'll probably leave there for a while. So I'll be the new Joey. My birthday's every day. Oh no, let's go. Thank you. We need to put this light back on. Look at this. Dreary. Sad. It's not sad, just lack of electricity. Whoop. Jesus. Also, everyone, let's let's all attack Pokemon and be like, yo, where's our Pokemon Snap DLC? And the only Pokemon that you'll add is Rowlet. Because I hear he's not in the game. And it's not the reason that I haven't got the game and tried it out. It's just a weird coincidence. But, I want Rowlet and Snap. I want to take all the photos. And no one else. But Rowlet. Oh, okay, that's a weird little blip there. Okay, let's get some electricity. Hey, now we got some light, some love. And we're about to go to the dreaded barrel, which I used to get stuck. I was one of those dumb kids that used to just jump. But I don't need to. Speed! Whoa, I didn't even jump. I don't know why you did that. It's too much speed. Ow. Slowly. Slowly. A bit faster. Slowly. There we go. Oh, I think there's another ring here. Yeah! Life. Speed! Slowly. 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 Horror. This is the fast bit, which I'm screwing up now. There we go. Get a zoom! Look at that boy go. Hey, Nux. What'd you do? Oh, bye, Nux. Oh wow, I got to this bit after 5 minutes. That's feels like a PB for me. Oh no. Okay, well. Oh, Sonic, there you go. Thank you. Because I can have sometimes trouble with this boss. It's okay. Bye bye. We've got enough electricity. But yeah, look at the mountains. That means we got closer. That means video games is cool, yo. How you do that? Hmm? Well, always say it's terrible design. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Lisa. Whether it's to do with Hank and the rest of our cramping out. Oh yeah, and here's another thing. Because there's an option that you can make Ice Cap Zone. The background starts in like early morning rather than the standard just blue skies. So I made it like it's night because we're in Carnival night. And now Ice Cap, time's gone on. We don't know the concept of sleep, and now it's starting to day's starting to arise, a new day. And I'm really close to getting Supersonic again. And then we'll, as much as I do like this tune. Tails, no! I was trying to get the big ring. I'll get the prototype music going. Oh, I forgot to jump. Always forget to make that jump. Oh, would it always made sense of flying back? I would have dug it. You know what? If the guy who built this was able to somehow make Flying Battery take place now, and somehow make his own transition as to how Mushroom Hill Zone will go to Sandopolis, even if it's like it's a cannon or something, I don't know, or make it that near the end of Mushroom Hill Zone it looks like you can see there's a desert in the distance. That would be cool. Screw you, Tails! How dare you be slightly ahead of me and activate that before I actually got on. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, I've got the... Let's play the prototype. Which I really like this prototype. Possibly the best in Supersonic Tune in the classic series. Just because it's actually a tune. It's not like a 6-second jingle. Oh, Sonic 3 Complete had that option, did it really? Oh, I didn't know. Okay, fair enough then, because I was always gonna be like, Sonic 3 Complete. Dated now, doesn't just... I didn't know that it actually had that option that you could put flying battery after Carl's Night. That's very cool. But hey, oh, okay, I've lost that, so I'm now wasting time. My bad. Let's try that again. And be more in the middle. It's better, yeah. See, only now in the tune, it's only then it starts looping. Like after like a good minute and a half. Makes you wonder if this was even... This is like zone-worthy tune. Zone-worthy tune. Or at least close enough to that could be considered one. Oh wow, I just realised I haven't got that many rings left. Let's beat this boss quick. There we go, he's dead. This is a nice tune. Agreed. Yeah, over there. Tails, why did you ruin its momentum? Can't take you anywhere. Also, yeah, you might have just noticed that I added the feature that you can get the classic shield from 1 and 2 on this, and it's a nice aura of it is very nice. I like. I approve. This is a good level for speed. Especially these beginning bits and later on in the level. Heck, even when you're going underground, I forget that it does have a bit of speed. It's these bits that slows it down a bit, but I don't mind them. Something different. Did you know that this song was from the Jetsons called Hard Times? It just caught my mind that's silly fact. That's probably fairly known now. That recurring fact that you probably find in a bunch of LPs or streams. I was really lucky enough that I got vinyl single when it was. They were just. I don't know if it was like for National Vinyl Day or Record Day. But I managed to get one. Like, hey, this is a cool little trinket. You know, I want to go fast. I want to get more ring. And ring. I want to be rich. You got a present. What's the present, Sabrina? Is it the fact that I don't know. I was going to say something rude. And why am I not? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Bound by Games. I had a feeling that's what you meant. I was like, what is it? The other one could have only been like, you just come through my door, and I'm like, oh, that's certainly a surprise. But thank you guys, thank you, and Sabrina for raiding. Much appreciation. We are now playing Sonic 3 A.I.R, and a bunch of stuff's happening, like me turning into ice. That's not cool. Lost my shield, hate my life. Now I transform out of anger. Tails is now Ice Cube, and Bolic's dead. Thank you for this. This one. Oh yeah, I hope you guys have been having not a notification turned up. It's I definitely heard the jingle, and where it pops up on the screen, it goes over chat box. So maybe it kind of I don't know, kind of camouflaged itself over there. But yeah, oh, thank you for the happy birth. Much appreciation. Much appreciation. I presume that's Elliot talking in handle. But no, thank you. Hope you've been enjoying Resident Evil 8. I know it was must have been very frustrating for you, like how the whole out of nowhere the updates occurred and you kind of prevent the stream going on for till tomorrow. But I hope everything really just annihilated it and you had a really good time tonight, dude. Every time I see bits of that game, I'm now saying to myself that I'm on my I'm considering that like for Halloween that I'll play my first Resident Evil game and get 4 on Steam. Because I am growing up, I was Babu and scared of anything horror related. You won't catch me still watching horror films. Just ain't my thing. But I kind of want to play Resident Evil. Oh, that's why you're so long. Yeah. Even so, that was quite the like somehow revived the Concorde and took like a really quick fly over him. That was the case. But yeah. Oh, I love this is my favorite bonus stage. It's a good, it's fun. The background is fun. You can get a lot of rings from here, so you can get extra lives. Not that I need it, but I like getting that number up. Who doesn't like the number going up? It's neat. But yeah. I don't know why Tails is flying. He's just chilling. Now but let's chill to help getting these rings. Life up! Life up! Life up! Oh, that's actually a ring. No. What are you gonna be? Oof! Eek! Okay, not today. And Tails got sucked. Hey, Caro! Oh, I nearly died! Damn you, Caro! Okay, now I don't know. Thank you, Caro. Thank you ever so much. I'm glad you like it. Also, for those who did come from against in the stream, Experiment made me a Rowlet birthday boy sprite, and now I got hit. Oops. Yeah, he's chilling over there with his little glasses and his birthday hat. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy. So cool. Hey, what's up, Carol? Hope you was cool. Oop. Jesus! Okay, I'm gonna cry in this special stage. Give me another jackpot. Yeah, so many people I like are here. Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm sounding like just talking like that. I was like, thank you so much. But no, I appreciate it. Even whether it's just for a couple of minutes or however long you're able to stop by or anything. Thank you ever so much for this evening being a part of this long ass stream, which has been going on for over 5 hours. Just get more rings. Good, spiked. Okay, fine. I won't get any rings. I'll leave. Let me leave. There we go. Nice flame there. Alright, near the end of the Sonic 3 portion of the game. Just need to plow through here. And I'll like the bits in the music where I'll always big maths joke in the SGB run. They thought that when you thought the vocals sound like Go Kenya. Oh, whoa. I think it's just coming up right now. Yeah. Go Kenya. Go Kenya. So random for the name of. What's going on in the chat? What's this? Flipping up being like WTF and whispering and saying something. Ah, I see. And thank you so much, Blaze. Appreciate you those kind of words. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. I'm so fast. Hi, Robonic. Hi, Robonic. You didn't see that. Take 2. Yeah. Hey, Knuckles. Tails, what are you trying to do? Why are you trying to go... Tails! Okay, fine, be a part of that... that building just being... Tails, how did you... I don't know. This game's ruined now. The law. Hey, now I can get more of this. What's this? Is it possible to make Sonic Jam actually purple? Sonic Jam, Sonic Jam. Sonic Jam is the... You can play the classic games on the Saturn, isn't it? And then you just have the really cool hub of like classic Sonic if he was a 3D boy. I love that model. I want there to be like mods of like all the 3D Sonic games, and it's just that model. I love it so much. Oh no! It's the same thing when you see like art, when you see like prototype art of Sonic Adventure, and it seems like it's using that same kind of polygonal model. Pretty neat. I always like when I'm playing a Sonic and Tails that so that Tails is not behind me when you do the pose. I always try to make Sonic jump and move just before they stay static, and then they can compose in their own space. Now to listen to prototype music. Or the launch base, which I really dig. It sounds like one of the zone tunes in the I don't know, it just makes me think of one of the zone tunes for the competition mode. I can't remember which one it is that makes me kind of think of it. It could be the lake one. I dig it. That'd be one cool feature that I would like. If there was a way that you could change, or well, it is changed still. Somehow add. What's going on? Oh, Trevor! You got me so confused with my raid jingle being like, I'm playing Sonic 3, why am I hearing Sonic 2? Thank you ever so much for the raid, dude. Hope you're doing good, dude. Have you been still considering playing Bleach? Oh, thank you. Thank you for your birthday wishes, yo. And Frisky too, thank you so much. And Snez, I see you're back. Oh, you said this is good, this version. You were back a little earlier. Cool, cool. Or maybe you were chilling in the background. I don't know. Well, what's up, my friend? And everyone who's here from Trevor's stream. Hope you had a good time. Then I like Tails just suddenly stopped swimming. He was just like, nope. I guess I'll die. Ah, I see. Fair play, dude. Got nothing wrong with a bit of luck. After my Ocarina of Time stream, I had a small handful of friends that found out that like messaged me like hours later, being like, "Oh, your stream was cool, man. I really like," and just saying really like kind of niceties. And they were just like chilling in the background. Actually, everywhere, various people that I know in life just to pop by. So, you know, never is a pressure to having to speak to, be like, I was there. Appreciate me. Like, I appreciate you anyway. You do what you need to do. Whether it's me being a background guy or whatever. You've done something too? Dude. I'm scared. knowing you, that could be concerning. But I'm sure it'll be, can't wait to find out, dude. Thank you. By the time I'm like playing this how long I've been streaming or whatnot. I wonder if you're already. Well, I mean, I'm already in May 13th, so. Although in Poland they also celebrate Name Day, and it's a weird coincidence that my name day is the day after my birthday. So happy Name Day, I guess. Because yeah, like random Polish law. For the longest time, until like the more recent generations, they would celebrate their name days more as if it was like how we celebrate birthdays. They celebrate name days like that, so that's effort and time. And it's more recently, I guess, maybe an influence from the West, that it became more that they celebrate both days. I'm not too sure. I haven't really been. I haven't asked my uncle or my grandparents as to how things are nowadays. But yeah, name days used to be a big deal in Poland. But yeah, as to how they establish as to like this day, your name, Jeff. It was born on June the 7th. I don't know how that works. I can't tell you that kind of law. I'm only half Polish, so I'm a half fraud. I don't know, but I'm unfamiliar, and I realised I could have been supersonic, and this could have been helping me a lot. But now I'm doing myself the hard mode, and I want a ring. Okay, one ring's enough for me to secure a tower. But yeah. Certain PC. Oh god. Why am I like scared? There's like you giving me like a Monster Hunter game. I don't know if it is on Steam, but that would make me laugh. It was just like, you will flipping play this. Like, oh hey, still going. Yeah, man. This arrangement of playing these 3 games, they're lengthy. That's what I've been doing. No, I wouldn't gift you world. I respect my money. Oh wow! Oh wow! I see where I'm at in the tone pool. Experiment gets more of the love. Maybe it's more because you'll actually play it, and me not just like, I want a refund. Give me and take the money and eat myself out of there. Not that I would have done that. But then it would be a bit of me that like I would have to play a bit of it. I don't know. This is not. I don't want to make it seem like you're gonna end up doing that now. I'm hoping that you're still having the same intent. Like, no, don't worry. I don't want to give you that. I don't like you that much. But whatever it is, I will appreciate it. Maybe scold you on it. But we'll see. See how it goes. Are you interested in Monhan games? So I think with me personally, I haven't got anything against Monster Hunter. I'm going to take all the jokes aside that I've had with SNES in the years and whatever I may have shared maybe in previous streams. I've got no issues with Monster Hunter. It's nothing like, I don't understand this thing, why is it so popular, these crazy weeps, or something like that. That's a weeb game, I don't know. I don't know if that's really qualified, but anyway, joking aside. It's a game that I see it and I'm like, in the very beginning, before having internet friends that I could have experienced the game with, single player, I couldn't see myself playing it in that fashion. But now it's available if I wanted to. The reason that what would prevent me from playing it now is that it's very similar to my disinterest in playing a Final Fantasy 14 game. Final Fantasy 14, I don't know why I say game. Or playing Final Fantasy 14. And I feel like with those kind of games, I would need to and should do to get the full experience, invest quite an amount of time into the game. And although there'll be games for sure in the future where I'll spend tens and hundreds of hours towards, just to make it clear that I'm not contradicting it, even though there's some kind of tie. I feel like if I was to get a Monster Hunter game, I will have to start doing it right now and make it like a regimental thing to play this game and to play a multiplayer. And again, fortunately, I do know people that I could do that in a regular basis. But at this time, I wouldn't want to invest that time on that. Where at this moment, I would want to try and dedicate that time, whether into doing something else, whether it's gaming something that's small, because it's not so much even playing a long game into it, but it would have to be for the long term, and I'm not sure if I can dedicate myself to doing that simply. That's pretty the long-winded answer towards it. Like, don't get me wrong, when I've seen my dudes playing Rise, I can see the appeal. It looks appealing. It looks like something that I would enjoy. And the same thing with 14. Heck, I'll publicly say, there's a part of me that would consider playing 14 if I was assured that I can play 14 single player the whole way, because I keep hearing that the story is great, especially after the Realm Reborn part of the game. But I always get that strong impression that you have to play it with people, and it's the best experience with people. And I don't know if I'd be able to regularly invest that, and also, even more so with a game like Final Fantasy XIV, I would feel like I would want to do that sooner rather than later and have it really... Like, if I was going to play 14, I'm going to do a lot of it in these next 2 months, and then I'll stop. Not because of the subscription base, even though that does have a little bit of this interest in me wanting to play it, but I wouldn't want it to be long-lasting like people who I do know who've been playing it for years, and besides investing their time into it, but money towards it. I don't know. That's just me. That's me just trying to explain my mindset over that kind of stuff. I apologize if folks in chat have been replying to it and I may be missing it, but yeah, that's just myself. Yeah, there you go, man. They really lost interest. Everyone's just muted themselves. That's fair. It was a big ramble anyway. Jokes aside. But yay! Mushroom Hill Zone, Sonic and Knuckles, close the door, respect your neighbors. AKA pretend that like no one took the ring. Now, I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'm going to attempt to get at least enough rings in this zone that I can get Hypersonic before I leave Mushroom Hill Zone. But I might have just missed a big ring that's in the top route of this area, so let's try and do some exploring. It might be around here, to be fair. Is it here? No. Is it here? Certainly not. Okay. But we'll go back on the top section. If I haven't missed the... Oh god. Nope. That's not what I want. Actually, no, this might help me. Okay. Now let me read. Note! Tails. Son of a bitch. Ah. You want big online games. Okay. Yeah, you can set it out. Let me go this way now. Slowly. Okay, I might be going the right way. This level design is promising to me. I think I'm not that far away. Okay, it's this way. That's it. Found it. There's the second one. And then the following ones are in this act. I think they're on the lower section. Okay, got those sorted. In fact, I think that's probably where you end up, so I don't know why I just did that now. And it's in this specific special stage that you have to make a really kind of tight jump to try to get all... Trying to perfect it, like there. That was the one. You have to really cut it fine in your jump. Okay, there's nothing there. I think I'll always check here. And I just forget. There's nothing to worry about there. Nope. Thank you, bumpers. You are just bumpers and not red spheres. Oh no, I did screw it up. I won't get perfect. Oh no, it's okay. Alright, no, for some reason I thought that the remaining 4 were the... Oh no, that's... No, I did screw it up. Okay. I'm just gonna bump it as I weep. Can't perfect it. Ooh, gonna make it tough to try to get that 1 million thing. How feels like needless growing to someone can be a whole point of the game to somebody else. For sure, Isao. For sure. It's like this was what I was going to extend to when I was having a conversation with Undersoul yesterday, when he just finished Age of Calamity. That there's more content in the original Hyrule Warriors, for sure. But there is... Saying that, there is... Though there's more content, it's more of a grinding type of content. Does that make sense? Can I get down here? I'm gonna go over... No, it's later. And for someone, they could find that it's very repetitive and it doesn't do the job for them, which I can totally understand. But to another person, they may really dig it. They really like the gameplay, the game style. Here goes this. It's over here. And yeah, it just changes from person to person. Soiled it. Experiment. Stop reminding me. I suck. Oh, there was a funny meme regarding the colors of this stage. That like, isn't it something like the code to the colors? Spell out like boob 69 or something, or 420, something dumb like that. Oh, I can't remember if I retweeted it or if I just liked it, but that was pretty funny. I don't even know if it's even legit, but regardless, it made me laugh. Okay, let's get to the other side. So much for a perfect run. Scrub gamer. But it's made for a few laughs on this stream, so I'll take that over. Stuff like that. I'm still planning to perfect get everything else, just so I can get close to getting that million. Much love, Snez. You have a good rest and take it easy. Oh, I need to get some water. I feel a bit dehydrated. But yeah, no night, Snez. Alright, I said my only issue with it. Yeah, I remember. What I think, was it during in the Code Chibi streams you mentioned that you felt like apprehensive to to get Age of Calamity because of the control difference. Was there anything else? Was there anything else, or did you ever get around to playing that game? Or were you just like, yeah, it's I'm personally don't want to invest because you won't enjoy it. And here's the fourth one. It's still a big hurdle for you. Okay. Fair dues, man. Hey, when I played the demo, I was concerned that I wasn't going to enjoy it. Personally, for me, I was just luckily able to accept how that game wants its controls to be, and it's different enough to that I was able to invest and enjoy it for what it was. But if I was to play that Age of Calamity and go straight to Hyrule Warriors, the OG Hyrule Warriors, then I would find myself in the same situation where I wouldn't be enjoying the OG Hyrule Warriors for a little bit because of controls. I don't know why I even putting this up. It's the comical timing is already off by a lot, if there were to be one. But let's make an attempt to get to the other side, and the attempt is going to go from this end. And if I can jump over this bump, I could. That's so frustrating. Because the idea worked. The idea was present. I just didn't have the ability to just have the attention to just jump at as soon as I get onto that and know that I will get to the next bit. Knowing that I would have to anyway if it was to work. So I'm frustrated that I didn't manage that. Damn, I lost my shield now. I might lose these. I'm actually gonna be careful because I want these. I want to keep these rings. So yeah, sweet. So I can add to my turtle and add to the bonuses. But that's a shame. That's kind of now oofed the attempt of getting hypersonic in Mushroom Hill Zone. Yeah. Close. Again. So I might as well say it. I'm gonna put these onto YouTube anyway. These streams. I'm probably gonna like officially announce like what the channel will be later on. But I'm just glad that I decided for having these recorded for myself and be on Twitch anyway. That these things are gonna be archived, and then you know, like years later, I'm just like, I'm gonna check this. Let me see how I was. I forget that I was a scrub in my runs and be like, oh, I'm a fake gamer. I forgot about that. But anyway, let's try and find. Regardless of my failures, I'm gonna try and get to the other rings that I know of. Okay, leave me tails or something. Oh, I probably won't be able to get it. Yeah, damn. Okay, I'll go this way. Please. Wait, no. That's not. Big game moves. Okay, maybe I need to go through. I can't find. Okay, I think I'm on the right way. I think. Actually, no. Now I don't think I am. I feel like I'm gone too far ahead. Like there might be a ring coming up right now, but I think I've missed the one I was meaning to get. Yeah, I did. Because now I'm on the coming up to the next one. I'm gonna try and waste some time and show it off. all the rings that I just gained. Recklessly. God damn it. Oh, that was quite fun. Tails, need you. Thank you. Gotta go fast. Hey, Octoton. What is up? Welcome to this scrub playing Song 3. Okay, this... Yeah, I was here. There's a lot... Ooh. Insta-shield. You're good. I like you. Tails, get... Tails. God damn you guys. I mean, it's good that it's clipped. That's the beauty of these things. God damn. Okay, I can't get up there. I don't think there's another upper bit. Nah, this is far too high to be any higher. Pain! Okay. Okay, now I'm going very low. This is absolutely not the way I want to go. Tails. Do your mania stuff, please. Thank you. That's a big oof. Yes, many of oofs have taken place during the stream. Alongside that one. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting closer to where I want to be. Okay, sucks. Tails. Thank you. Much appreciation. That's the one. That's what I wanted. That was the spring I was thinking of. Here we go. And here's the one I was trying to get earlier. Okay, let's go back to IKEA land and try to get it again. And now I'm going to concentrate. 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 Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm glad they are positioned. Yeah, I'm glad they are positioned the way they are. Okay, let me. Okay, I need to study this. I need a ruler. Okay, so when I get to that corner, thank God there's a blue sphere where I can jump back in here. Because if I was going through the borders, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, so where do I need to go? Okay, I need to go to this one. Thank God I got space to get to that one too. Thank you, continue. Thank you, perfect. Love this game. God damn. God damn. Thank you, Meat. I will call you Meat. Also, I appreciate. I can respect that. That white text. Someone's busting out their Amazon Prime or Turbo, whatever it is that uses that. Thanks, guys. Now I need to get back to where I was at. Okay, Tails. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's get good vibes. Continuing. Please, madness. That was... Yes, it was 4. It would have been 5, but because I screwed up in the first act... I forgot. There's 8 rings in Mushroom Hill. I have a chance. I completely forgot about that. I forgot that there's more rings in the second act. Okay, let's do this. I always feel a little bit nervous with this particular one. Because I always find like the music tries... not the music, sorry. When the speed starts to increase, it feels like it can catch me off guard when I'm doing like one of these approaches to get the rings. Okay, let's go this way. We'll do that. Like that, definitely. I'm not going to do any jumping. I don't trust myself. The way that this stream and this run has been going, it's been a ride. Absolute ride. Okay. I hope I didn't just screw up a perfect scenario there. No, I should be okay. I think I should be okay. Because there's still these singular ones. I should be okay. I better be okay. Otherwise I'm banning one of you guys. No, I'm joking. Okay. Sweet. Sweet! Nice and smooth. Smooth like butter. Smooth like... Smooth McGrew. When you find some kind of skin on his face to scrub because it's just covered with absolute hair. But it's probably as smooth as it is. He probably used a good conditioner. I don't know. The shitty green you realise when they were 8. Damn straight. I was like, okay, this game is not so bad after all. It does give me some kind of mercy. Oh jeez. I don't know if I was going to die or the insta-shield button trigger madness kind of saved me a bit. I always slow down on that bit because I find that it doesn't always register that little button, you know, spring. There we go. It doesn't always register if you go too fast. Okay. Don't mind this one. Usually this one's pretty casual. Usually. So, I feel like I regret saying it because I feel like, well, something's gonna happen. Now you've said that. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna regret any of this kind of like these sentences. But at first I'm gonna just try and find anything that has these rings in the middle, have these spots, and none of the bits which has like just like 4 blue balls there, and risk going through them and then realizing I just got them all, and then I won't be able to get a perfect, a ring perfect. And it always does that weird audio glitch where, as if like a bunch of rings somewhere just exploded. Was there some rings there? Okay, sweet. Okay, third, it was in the 30s. We're just going down in the 20s now. I have a weird way of going about it. Not you, later. Let's see how. Okay. I see where it is. Okay. Nearly there, boys. Oh, okay. It's actually like very much nearly there, boys. Now we just need to find them. Here we go. Sweet. Yes, I've total, basically. Eats out for a good. Ooh, I'm very close to the million. I think it was when I had to race Nick the second time, where that is the only time with Sonic 3 I studied the Mushroom Hill Zone layout. Like there's certain zones that like you just know that you found them all, like when it's like Angel Island, and I don't know if I know all of Hydro City. I don't know. I can't necessarily remember the route to getting there. But yeah, for Mushroom Hill Zone, I specifically studied to try to find them, know where all the 8 were. I usually would know at least 6 prior to that, I would admit. But yeah. But I certainly didn't know where all 8 was confidently. Until I did that race with them, and then just now remembering that there was an 8th one. This one used to give me such anxiety when I was younger because of that backward motion you have to take, and especially when the game starts to speed up. It's going faster! I'm actually glad I did not turn into it, because that probably would have. Can I even avoid it? I can't remember if there's even a bumper on the other side of it. I'm not seeing anything. Satisfying. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. He'll hydrate. Oh, great timing. Thank you. Give me some form of reward. Oh my god. Hypersonic has now been achieved. Quickly screw yourself here. One more, yeah. Now find the secret one that the builder made. He made another. Now do all 1 million of the other ones. Jesus Christ. How long have I been in Mushroom Hill Zone? It's probably as long as... No, it has to be longer than how long I was in Emerald Hill, though. Trying to get a majority of those emeralds. Let's make it longer. Oh, you're not going to give me my favourite. Oh. Excuse me. Wow, 3 in a row of those bumpers. Yeah, why not? I want those ones. Thank you, Experiment. Oh, Tails, you contributed too. Nice one. As a kid, I love this boss. Just the 3D, the 3D bit when you're running. Just such a cool graphic. Bubble Me was like, oh, video games are cool sometimes. It was better than my Game Boy. Even though at that time I was really enjoying Donkey Kong Land 2. Yeah. Oh, flip no. You missed some madness with some of these emeralds, these super emerald things. Oh boy! If you didn't take off the tab for this stream, if you want to see some bit of madness that I had, they'd be up and above. So a couple of people were kind enough to clip it, but yeah, it was crazy. Yes, I will get the ultimate form. Why wouldn't I was going to do that even go down the street? I feel like he's done some. He's touched up the camera there. It feels like it's even more smooth. Probably he did do that. Anyway. I hope your doggo is happier that he had his walkout. I know there's an achievement here to like break free like 35 furry flicky boys. I've never done that yet. That'll probably be one I have to study. To be like, where are they? I don't get it. Oh, rep prisoners. Oh, okay. Oh, you're in my way. Oh, that was nice. Wow. Spider kicked ass with it. Oh, okay. It was crazy. It was pretty crazy. Tails, what did you die to? That was kind of crazy. Oh, jeez. So excited to see this in Mania. Oh, well, were you really happy that this was in Mania? Is that what you were referring to? Great tune. Definitely one of my favourites in the game. Never finished Mania. Never beat Eggman. But what version of Eggman? There's so many Eggmans. Oh gosh. Gosh. Oh, I see. I have a with me and have a little story time with this game. There's a little good period with this game where I had Sonic and Knuckles for the longest time before I actually had Sonic 3 as a kid. So that's maybe why I had, for me personally, had a soft spot with Flying Battery. And I used to go to a friend's house who had Sonic 3 and we're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I think, aside that the levels in, well, for me, in Sonic 3, I really enjoy. It always felt like this unattainable game that I couldn't get for a while. And it kind of made it special whenever I got around to my friend's house to play Sonic 3. Sonic 3 portion at least. But till then, well, I was Sonic and Knuckles and just enjoying the second part of the game. And okay, I'm being scrubbed right now, but it's from you. Oh yeah. Kind of interesting though, like. Oh, actually, it's not really interesting at all. I was about to say, like, it's interesting that the OG game still kept it, that the doors, that the door in that you break at the end of this zone. And I say, oh, that's kind of interesting that the doors actually still existed, and And I'm trying to say, I'm struggling to form the sentence I want to say. I was going to say that, oh, it's kind of cool that the door was still there, as if it shows that clearly this was going to be like another evidence as to that this was meant to be in the Sonic 3 portion. But then to them it's like, well, you did break through a door, so that's what doors do, they will just fly open. Also, it's kind of weird playing this boss with this Sonic 3 boss music. I dig. Favorite bit in the tune is this bit. I did. You bet it. Yeah, the S3. I might have seen that animation that you're referring to up there, Tom. And why is that your forbidden game? Isao regarding Knuckles Chaotic. I remember being a kid and being like, I want to play that game. The cover looks so cool. And then I would see gameplay of it, and I'm like, that seems cool. And then hearing how people, when they're playing it, they weren't having fun. I'm like, oh, that's really disappointing. But the kid in me still kind of wants to play it. Out of the final stage or something. Oh yeah, that it does take quite a bit of time. Quite a bit of time now. If you're talking about specifically the second act, Titanic Monarch, it does take quite a bit of time. Off, yeah, so it's probably why they made it that after you finish that whole area, that time kind of just doesn't exist anymore. It glitches. I think that's what it does. Yeah, I remember hearing that complaint before with some people. It's neat to hear how many people have got introduced into this game via the Mega Collection. It just shows like the impact of what the I was gonna say the GameCube having it, but it wasn't exclusive to GameCube, wasn't it? I think it was also on PS2. But anyway, regardless, it's cool that it was made available and ported for the next like 2 gens later, and especially for Nintendo fans who may or not, whether they went around to play the Genesis / Mega Drive, or even just weren't old enough that they wouldn't have ever had the chance to, even if they good or couldn't or whatever. That particular collection was a lot of people's first introduction to it. I don't know. I think that's pretty neat. And God, the flipping menu music in Mega Collection. Oh, so good. So good. So chill. One of those, like, you just need one of those 10-hour extended versions. And you're cool. Heroes is when I became something. Nice. I haven't played Heroes. My experience with like the 3D games is very minimal because I didn't have a Dreamcast. I didn't grow up with a GameCube, and even though I did have a PS2, and regardless of the PS2 version of Heroes, we know what we know. I just didn't play it. It was like Sonic to me existed in Mega Drive and in the comics, even though they were already ending at that point over in England. But yeah, it was kind of like I had like a break with Sonic, I guess, until I think my first 3D Sonic game was Generations. And even after that, I still haven't played that many 3D games. I did play Adventure once. Haven't played 2. Haven't played Heroes. I have played a bit of Sonic 06 at a friend's house. Fun. And haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog. Played a bit of Colors, but not enough to really have an opinion towards it. I wish I played more of it, honestly. Always had an interest in playing Unleashed. I never got around to it. Just, yeah. I'm a weird Sonic. I'm a peculiar Sonic fan in that respect. Yeah, being on thing. Never had a Sega system. Why can they have this instead of the spider? Oh, dude, I love the spider. I dug it. That's one of, if not my favorite in the game. Oh, cool. I forgot that's the achievement only occurs when you get it. Come on. Sonic Super Peel out. What's the super one? Weaponic, why are you not going up? Do I have to... That's a weird glitch. I'll play Lost World. I played a bit of Lost World. I don't know if I said that earlier. I did like the first 2 worlds of that. I didn't mind it. I feel like it's a game I would need to get used to the controls and then I can enjoy it. Because aesthetically, because there's a bunch of classic tropes in it. Though I totally get those who are exhausted by things from that era and go into Sonic from later eras. With that particularly, that kind of was like, ooh, this is kind of nice. Understandably. But, yeah. Never played Forces, have no interest to play Forces. Trying to think what else with Sonic games. I didn't mention the Wii games. Yeah, I haven't played any of those. I am surprised I didn't get hurt by them. But yeah, no. Now in Sandopolis, I was going to say, one of the things I do like with the background, this is just me liking the colours of just that sunsetty from light yellow to orange to like reddy pink and then getting pinky and purpley. I don't know. I love that blend, the colour blend. It's a nice atmospheric feel. Oh no, the knuckles brick. I can't do it because I haven't got the knucks. Tails, help me. You like Sandopolis in a way. Like how I like some levels in Sonic 1 people don't. What is it that you don't that you like in Sonic 1? Is it I'm having a feeling maybe is Labyrinth Zone one of those games? One of those zones that you like and others don't? Trying to think what's the... Yeah, do you know what? And I feel that if it wasn't so long, especially I feel like in the pyramid, this doesn't help to make it longer. It would have been cool if it wasn't as long. Wow, I'm surprised I managed to land on that platform. Again. But yeah, kind of like what I mentioned during Sonic 3 portion, Sandopolis is the beginning of that really nice transitional kind of like setup as you go into the game and the story. Like you go into the pyramid, you leave the pyramid from its like basement underground stuff that takes you to Lava Reef, which like its tunnels and channels take you to like the whole volcano, the volcanic, well I mean the whole thing's volcanic, but there's lava. And then how they make it that it's Hidden Palace Zone. It's less noticeable from looking at like what's going on from the outside. It's only really in this level that you really see that. But nevertheless, I dig it. Anyway, it's been a while. Let's go see Hyper and listen to the prototype music again. It was kind of weird to hear in this zone. Oh, and I keep forgetting the next boost is really cool. Hey, take it easy, Mendes. Thank you for stopping by. Look, I'm glad you can listen to my ramblings too. No, for sure, dude. If you take your time, talk on here, and I'm able to catch it, You know, they're not gonna be like, oi, you, this is my stream. We do what I say, you listen to what I say, yada yada. That's BS in my book. So, no worries, yeah. You say your bit. So long as no one's being a dick. That's all I request from you guys. And a lot of... Okay, now this is weird hearing the Sonic 3 theme. Boss theme for this. But, anyway, well, I can switch it off. What was I gonna say? This game's good. That's what I was gonna say. Dead. I'm trying to cheese at Serious Tales in the last I played. Oh, you regarding with Sandopoulos. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know why it sounds comical. Honestly, I beat this game originally and I had fun with debug mode. Fair dues. I've never been a guy who's been too, like, adventurous and playing around with debug mode. Don't know. Just not really my kind of thing. I respect it. It's cool that it exists. And, you can have a lot, for sure you can have a lot of fun and mess around with a lot of things on there. Definitely won't take that away from it. It's just cool that these kind of things are, you know, is available. And if it's your kind of cup of tea, you can play, and if it's not, then it's just going to chill on the side. But yes, one thing I've enabled in the game that I mentioned earlier is that instead of, if I don't pull these levers too much, we're gonna, instead of having well, it's not so much of a lever, more of just a handle. Instead of 3 ghosts turning up, we're gonna get 5. Ooh, extra spook. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. Keep an eye on that. I don't know how they're gonna transition that it gets to 5, unless it just gets to 3 and then they start growing. Also, I'll admit, as a kid, I used to get stuck on this because I wouldn't know what I was supposed to do or what was I supposed to jump, and it would be out of random that I managed to do it. I used to be here for a while just on that alone. And that's just me being a bad gamer, let alone this level is a long boy. I feel like I should have died then. That was a little bit close to comfort. Hey there, Batman. Cool concept though. I hate him. I hate it when his plans work. Yeah. Like, for what it is, like visually and what it's doing, I think it's neat. I think it's cool. We haven't had like that in a previous like Sonic game before. I think it's cool. But as a level, game design, that's when it's starting to challenge things. And this, like I said in Marble Garden, when it would stress me with claustrophobia, that's when it would start doing that. And here we go, I think we're starting to get more ghosts than we want to do. Okay, no, that's free. I thought it was going to be more. I'm trying to encourage that there be more ghosts. Just to see how it goes. Just flood the place with ghosts. Oh god. Okay, that's okay. Here's me having fun. Now it's like hurting me. I'm like, oh, they can hurt me. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to switch it on. I didn't realize it was there. Oh god. This level is pretty much like the Marble Garden of Sonic and Knuckles in a way. This Marble Zone can take some time out of it. Not as much, but it can be. Depending how you roll. That makes me look. growing up, I would agree with you. I loved Sky Sanctuary Zone's music. I screwed it up as a combination of like I don't want to pull it, but I'm gonna get spiked. I need to try and momentum my way out of there. I still fell. Going back to Sky Sanctuary, because of Generations, I think, and just because I would hear it a lot through Generations and just doing the cycle, and know it's going to be Sky Sanctuary. Sky Sanctuary is going to be the representative of this game. I don't know. I started to hear it a bit too much, and it took a little bit out of the enjoyment that I have for that tune. Don't get me wrong, I still like it. I still enjoy it. Probably, to be fair, it's probably close to how I used to like it nowadays. But there was a period, definitely in the last like 5 to 10 years, where I was good with not listening to Sky Sanctuary. But that's purely me. Esau agreed. I dug it that this game, this music, this levels, the zone's music made an appearance in Team Racing. I thought that was right. Okay, there's a ring there. What I was trying to get. No worries. Please give me my favorite one. No, that's not it. Damn it. I want the glowy balls that can make me, like, move and stuff. So let's get that, please, for me. Fine, I'll get myself. So you give me the bubble instead. I want the electric one, dude. Oh, Tel's dead. Okay. This on the great system. That is Windows 98. Oh, you had that version. Nice. Oop. Not bueno. I'm gonna try beating like. I like as a concept. I really dig this boss. I don't know what happens if he can crush you if you're not too good with it. So no, there is quite a bit of space. But I don't know, I always thought that like the design of this boss is kind of creative. Yes. 6 minutes. Nearly on the dot. You heard me, Octoton. Just what's wrong with glowing ball? But yeah, I like that little stage. Oh, so when I was a kid, when you get to Act 2, as much as it's a cool like progression piece and the whole place changes, I used to be upset that it was Hidden Palace Zone's music again. I was like, oh man, I want a rendition of this one. Why can't I have a rendition of this one? This sucks. I mean, I just love this guy. And also, it wasn't until recent years that I really timed that jump poorly. And damn, I really timed my platforming poorly. I'm trying to get some space to show it. Let's go up here. Let's go up there. For the longest time, I never acknowledged that death egg that it's in the background. That is so cool to me. Going back to the whole why I said it about Marble Garden Zone and knowing that you're getting closer to it and these mountains and all this kind of stuff, I thought that was so cool. You already see the death egg, you know you're getting close to the big bad in that respect in this game. So cool. So cool. So little, but I love it. For what I already enjoy from this game, those little things, it's just like, I appreciate that detail. Oh, and take it easy, Blaz. You may be gone already, which is my bad for only just seeing this right now. But have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun having you, you madness. Oh, don't get me wrong, I knew I was getting closer to it. Because the great thing about the Sonic, if you're playing Sonic and Knuckles on its own, you see where Death Egg has landed. It's landed in a volcano. So I put 2 and 2 together. They're like, volcanic area? Volcano. That must be he's in the lake. You know what I'm saying. Dumb joke aside. It was just super cool. Super cool. Red Mountain. Oh, Caro, you kind soul. Yeah, I need water. So, thank Caro for this abrupt pause. She is sweet. She's looking out for me. And I want to give you distance mission. I'll give you this screen again. I'll play some music. In fact, wait. For you, Carol, give me a sec. I'm gonna distinctively get a track for you that I have in my playlist for when I'm not here. Unless you just literally just use those channel points and legged it. Okay, what happened? What happened? Someone followed. Who followed? What's the name? Funny guy. You're a funny guy. Thank you. But here we go. I'm going to use this. I'll be back in just a moment.
Grammarly is your person.
You didn't hear that? Ignore YouTube adverts. Yeah, I wasn't going to continue doing that. I've done my share for that. Okay. To get the hell hydrates, here's the hell hydrates. Hope you guys appreciate YouTube being like, yo, we're gonna dox you and make you show you guys who are watching you that you haven't got premium. But yeah. I've got the waters. Back to the games. Let's go. I just actually before I go, let me just say Yep, yeah, you're right, Frankenmutt. It uses the same font as that Batman series, animation series. Designs are done, times upscale tomorrow will be done. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right then, let us continue. Actually, to be fair, I want to drink a bit more water. It was more of a sip than anything else. All this ramble and BS is making it super dry. So let's go. One way. Oh. Was not concentrating. Let's get some. Actually, nah. I like this tune. I don't want to drown with prototype anymore. We can do that a bit later, maybe. Ooh, very lucky to land. I thought I was going to lose all my rings then. Here's where we can get a big rung. Big ring. Okay. 65 lives. Let's try to get 5 more and then never get any more. Don't get more than that unless we die. Then we have to fix our ways. Hey, Spring, you're still there. What's up? Unless you were always there, just chilling in the background. It's like, I'm always there. Turns around. Oh shit, what up? Neat birthday present. Nice surprise. Eh! Oh yeah, this is what I need to tell. Tell stop having fun. Thank you. I've been in and out. I had this stream up at all times. Oh. Even though you weren't here, you were giving me the view. Thanks. Come on, I won the glowy balls bonus stage. Come on. I got bubble. I don't want bubble. I want electricity. Life is nice. Gets me close to 69. Eh. Okay. I'm on fire. Interesting. Nice. I don't know, Octotom. I feel like it's a cop out. Okay. We're near the boss now, I think. I'll leave you, just in case I screw up. I go all the way back to you. Wait a minute, I'm super close to getting 69 already. I just need 2 more rings. Hey, 69 baby! Sweet. This guy, he really likes his glowing balls. I need to see something about that. He's really demanding about it too. quick. Jesus, that was cutting it close. Future living, all that. Ooh, cool. Big life combos. I can respect that. Nice. Hope that was has been going cool. Oh, a shield. No, I'm not going all the way back to sort it out. Now I think I'm right by the boss. I'm going in just to see if we can get like balls. Yeah. Let's get 500 rings. I'm just kind of was able to like step back as to how I acted just a second ago. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't mean to bring like, I don't know if I should report him. Oh, but I ruined a 69 down. That was only one though. Got 500 rings though. 72 though. So close to getting 600. But what now? I want 690 rings to repair the issues I made with this life count. As a child, so excited. Oh, so close to getting 600. It's still so weird hearing the Sonic 3 tune for this. We're going to move to one place. We're going to move to a different place for the sake of our future. Oh, okay. Well, like, that's the next place that you'll live. That's, it's... The focus on that is just on you two. So you don't need to have, like, a big place or anything like that to get ready for a child. And that when you have a child, that's when you'll start considering, okay, let's look in the market again. Screw that up a little bit. And we'll get that extra room for Babu. Please, the animals are calling for you. They're hungry for your 600 rings. Oh yeah, that's true. They're just like, come on, you could have transformed like 10 times already. But no, I will persevere because we're going to try to get 2 million scores, baby. And when we have a child, we want to move to a place where they can have a good education. Gotcha. I think we might have had this conversation before in regards to kind of that kind of stuff. At least location-wise. But anyway. We can stop talking about that. Even though you seem cool about talking about it. If you want to talk about real life cheese like that on stream. But no worries if you'd like to continue. But yeah, for the longest time as a kid, I used to be like, yo, where's my Lava Wreath Act 1 music slightly tweaked, then just a new tune though. I mean, it's neat. Oh, oops. I guess that was a karma for stop bitching and enjoy the fucking game. Can't have everything. I'm sorry, but I am very demanding. I am an only child. Please respect my requests, and that you must get them to me. Yeah. Oh, jeez! I thought I was gonna die there. Oh, not die, but lose my rings. All 17 of them. I'm wondering, should I take that? You know what, I'm going to take the lower route. I don't often go down this way. Mostly because I'm trying to still get like big rings. I know there's a couple spots here. Also, it's neat seeing this background. Yeah, that was just short-lived and back now I'm back inside. We've been streaming for damn 6.5 hours. and this run being 2.5 hours. I'm not gonna do this regularly. As much fun as it's been from start to finish. I couldn't. Only for special occasions. Not like today. I don't know. If the game demands maybe some length to it. I read that already. I read it once on my own place to just don't know the first place to start. Okay. Well, I just weigh, just location-wise, completely analyze that shit. I mean, it is a big ask. It is a big, because you know, it's one of the biggest like investments you make. I don't mean even in the financial sense. Like, certainly it does. It definitely has that place in it. But you know, it's not something that you can just like press the reset button and be like, no, I don't like that one, so easily. So it's tough, but then try and get it right, and if it does, and if it goes well, and boom, you'll be super fulfilled and content by that. And the cool thing, I guess, is also that, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to always be living in that place forever and ever. Now I'm just going to go to this ring that I never knew until like recent times. And for context, as for recent times, I mean in the last year or two. Like one of my runs where I randomized the special stages, that specific one saved me hard. Give me one more chance with this stage. Yeah, that was neat. Crazy actually, I'm really close to, well, not close to, now I'm getting closer to 80 lives so quickly and just lava read the line. Now I'm not too silly. Should get another one very soon. Oh. I am stunned that I didn't get hurt there. Wow. Very fortunate. Okay, we need a tail end of that. There's that, of that spray. Oh, string. Knuckles. We don't see you as much in SNK than we do in 3, but I love your appearances here and there, even though it's to attack me. And this sprite too. Oh, love that background. Oh, don't like that though. Even though that's probably for the best. Well, not for the best of loser right now, but I'm going to be aiming to get the fire shells momentarily. Let's go back in. Where's my balls? I know I already had it not too long ago, but why do I keep getting these balls though? I hope the game gives me a little bit of a leeway that as soon as I come out of this start post, that it's not like, well, you're dead. Okay, there's a little bit of a slight pause. Not big, but good enough. I don't want that one. I know there's a 5-1 something. No! Because of my setting, it removed it. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Have you tried looking downstairs? What am I looking downstairs for, mister? What, for balls? I could try. Locos Docos. That is a neat name. Welcome. I should have really read what you wrote and be a bit more considerate. Okay, fine. Please? I don't know why I couldn't transform. Okay, now I've just made this a little bit extra tougher, which is okay, I'm kind of cool with that because it's always been a bit easy. Because I've always either had Hyper or Fire Shield, but okay. Try to spice it up. Luckily, there's not as many hits. I chose an option where it's not as many hits to kill this guy because it's a pain in the butt. It takes a lot of time. Thank God. I was kind of concerned I was going to hit that particular spiky bowl. And yeah. Because of your ring can as you hit the star post. What was that? Maybe you mentioned something earlier that I missed. Not sure. Oh, maybe. Unless you're referring to why I maybe like having that as many rings as I have. That's why it's given me, for the most part, that particular bonus stage. If that's what you're referring to, then yeah, I get that. No, you're probably very right on that. I never actually looked into like what is the specific. How many do you have to get the jackpot kind of mini game and the ball one? And the how do you pronounce it? Pachenko? It's Pachenko. Like, what's this one gonna be? Okay, there's jackpot. Have you asked for Dragon Balls? I see what you did there. See what you did there, Mr. Flipweed. Not weed, Flipweed. God damn it. Bitching my own dumb joke. See what you did there. That's what I call it. Is that it? How did I screw that up? A lot more easy. Flipweed? Yes. Yes, Flipweed. Flipnote's alternative account, which no one knows about. The background. Oh, it's so weird fighting you with this music. Even if it makes it consistent, it's weird. And I'm sure he's a little bit harder than how he is in the standard game. Why did I try attacking him? He punched me. Do you know what I want? I want a version of this game that every time you hit him, he says, "Oh no." Please. Wrong game, but I would love it. Uh-oh, now I'm kind of scared. He might actually beat me. Tell Scissor. Okay, phew. I genuinely could have done it. We need all the 7 Dragon Balls. No, it's a dragon. Oh, love this bit. This little bit. Hey, we got the right tune. That we haven't heard much of. And like every time I play this game, I always hit him. I always wonder if there would ever have been a version of this game where he could have been like, yo, Tails move, you just freaking land on Knuckles. It's really bad enough as it is. Yeah, but it'd be a version of this game that he resumes being all beat up and cheese and I don't know. He comes out of smoke. Thank you again, Spider. What did I do? Well, Flipweed. A Sky Sanctuary Zone. Oh, this little bit, see the little visual, so that's an indicator. That's what you're aiming for, even though you knew that's what you were aiming for initially. But like, it's like, oh. Love it. Flipnote loves it too. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true, because that is an option. I could have made it still, what we've been hearing previously. Oh, as a kid, and I'll thank the British comics for this, because they appeared a bit, in at least in the early issues. This Badnik, oh, so cool. I just loved it. I loved the design. Don't like when it hit me though, but oh, so cool. Oof, that was close. Oh, but then peace out. Enjoy this. Yeah. Why are we listening to Sonic 1 again? Okay, that's my karma, I guess. So cool that there's a future. That's good stuff. Yeah, I like that that's a thing we could add. If you prefer that way. All I request is just maybe just one more bunch of balls. I just go up into the top, get some extra rings. Happy boy, I be. Come on, game. I've already had it like like half a dozen times already in this run. Maybe, I don't know. Just a little bit, one more time. Please. Yeah, I love that design. I love Mechasonic. Again, British comics when they did this. Such a cool design. Such a cool design. Well, they just continued to design, but it was just cool to see an illustrated version of it. Okay. I know there's an achievement to kind of like beat him without hitting any of his little ball buddies. I'm gonna attempt it. I'm probably gonna fail it. Tails, the son of a bitch! Okay, I think I hit that one myself. Tails! Yeah. You're only allowed to pop at most. Oh, really? It does give you a little bit of a leeway. That you can pop one. Okay, I thought it was none. Let's see if this is balls. Give me the Robotnik one. Just give me the Robotnik one. Okay, just give me Happy Tails coins. Give me a life. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you, game. Next time I swear, give me balls. In the comic, it was Sonic recognized and they destroyed it. Oh, I think I recall that. Seeing some designs of it. From what Archie was doing there. Pre-made. I was kind of hesitating to make the jump because I thought he was going to shoot sooner. But he didn't. I was scared. Jeez. I thought it was something I needed to like jump on to get to the next bit. Kind of forgot. Oh, and then you get more clouds. Look at the clouds. Oh, video game. Best clouds. Oh no! No! Tails. I didn't get it. Guess I'll try in a death egg. Amex Sonic. I like your bows against the boss battle against Knuckles. That's pretty neat. I knew that was not gonna work. And I'm going reckless. Tails, you can't boop him. Good. There we go. Easily boop. I always like that little effect. And it works out, because when you play the Knuckles version and he's still alive, doesn't mean he's dead, he's dropped. He's a strong boy. I guess I can't answer that question so it's on because I ain't in the chat. But because of my screen, I always thought of it as that they all were all individual, but I've actually thought about like as if it's an upgrade. Neat concept though, thank you. I saw a video actually the other, maybe a week or so ago, where someone managed to beat this act in like just under 2 minutes. And it was really impressive to watch. And I'm certainly not doing what they were doing, but it was really cool. Oh, that was really lucky too. That particular. So much for me to try to. See, I'm already like a minute in, and already can't video game in here. Casually spinning, just minding my own business. Just really, Gumball is the last one. I don't know why I always thought that spheres were the one with bringing out the majority of the ring. Interesting. So it's around like, so that's 35. Yeah, it must be 35 then. 35 and before 50. Oh. Thank you for that little tip then. You hated design as a kid. I didn't mind it. I thought it was really cool. I loved the because it was just like I've seen the death and now I'm seeing the interior of it. And I don't know, it just the background sold it for me that I am in a massive like spaceship with the core like bit that we see in the middle being like if we got closer is massive also. I don't know, my imagination really went with this and this was really digging it. But I do prefer, I think I prefer Act 2 more than I prefer Act 1. I'll try to get these rings to get past this bit. Okay, lucky. Definitely not getting any of that. This used to be a little bit of a pain. But it's not too bad nowadays. Let's see if I can get it in one go. Kind of. Meaning when I'm trying to push these buttons. Hey, I did! Based on the buttons. I know I hit a few other bumpers. But that was pretty quick. Must be one of my fastest, if not my just straight up my fastest. Yeah. Okay. I think this is the bit where there's a lot of ring monitors and lightning shells about. Ah, just reading your bit experiments. There you go. Fair call, fair call. Oh yeah. I don't know why I went in being like, let's see what happens. Well, I guess that's what happens. I get a life. Thank you, game. Like I'm getting a bunch of jackpots now after that, which it felt like getting the first jackpot to get the achievement took forever. Wait, this is the final boss. Upload the final boss. Actually, no, that's good. I'll use my special boss. This music does not. I don't know if it fits the word, but at very least, just not used to that. I think I know my preference of what to do in the future. Regarding this is Sonic. Nice. Yay. Nearly at 1.25 million. Oh, quarter of a million. Yeah. Then saying about this, I did like the idea of like I couldn't even visualize. I'd be interested in people if there must be some kind of fan art out there of people trying to be like, how does this level look to people? How does the death egg look specifically? When it's like half destroyed but still functional to still be in the sky, you know? That now it's like its shell has broken off from that battle against that boss, and yet that's why we can see space. I don't know. It's just that it'd be kind of fun to see that, like how it would look. I suppose you could say, because in some ways, as a very quick reference, that it would look like the Death Star in Return of the Jedi. That like you're now just seeing through the hole of the Death Star kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. What you're saying now. Metallics and the bosses, if you go out of bounds and scroll back down, it's the palace swap. Ah, gotcha. I get you. I forgot that you wanted to and care about score. No, I mean, I'm not so much anymore. The care was just to get to 1 million. But I just noticed how quite close I am to getting to like 1,250,000. That. Damn it! I got too many rings. I mean, I don't know why I even thought about like as if it was going to be like, no, you might get more. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Definitely feel my neck getting a little bit stiff. But at least we're near the end. Given maybe what, other 10 minutes? 10 minutes? Most. The ending's gonna be weird because I think I changed the credit music. Oops. 81 years. 50 to 65. Oh, 64. Gotcha. Whoa, then I was... Oh, I literally just missed it. I mean, I guess that's not too bad if I'm trying to see if I can get the balls again. Start from the bottom. Will we be there? Okay, not with that. Yeah, I should choose. What are these missiles? Missiles! You do not like. Okay. Actually, no, I better actually get that. Just in case. Especially even now. Oh no! Okay, that was a weird little glitch. That would have bad me. Let's see if I can get the mini game, the spheres, before I fight the boss. Riveting gameplay. gain there, 29, 29. You said 50 to 60. Ooh. This could have been handy to have the electric shield. Oh god, that has this weird mechanic. When you jump in, it changes direction. I don't have enough. I don't know why I'm trying to get this one. Like it's gonna fix it. Yeah. It is enough! It is enough! Success. Kind of pushed it there trying to go back. I don't even know why I even wanted to go back really. Oh gosh. Gotcha. Hey, nice. Ooh! Come on! Okay, this. Oh, okay, so I thought this was gonna have the Sonic 3 boss music. That's cool that it wasn't the case. I'm so glad that I think they sped up the boss's speed. So that's I welcome that for sure. Okay. They definitely sped up this transition, but. Oh no. Yeah, that's what's gonna explode. Damn it, I'm like, now I want it to be slower. I'm doing terrible with this. There we go. Oh, that's working. Oh no, my shield. Oh, really? What a dodge by him. Or her. It could be her. That's not fun. That's. Oh, I need these. I need rings. Oh god, I only have one. So I'm gonna have to fight the true boss. Oh, the true boss. Thank God that hit was the final hit, and it made the spike that was going completely my way. That's it. It has been nearly no rings for this stage. Oh, this boss thing. I didn't say it during launch phase, but I love this boss. Oh, what? I'm playing the game, but no, you never got this far. Okay, now this is I have to be very careful because of Tails. Because if Tails hits it first, and I were to hit it afterwards, I am surprised that I didn't count as a hit because technically that was in range. If I aim to hit it straight afterwards, I'll fly through. So it's literally Tails is going to save the day. This bit. And it can be also dangerous when it comes to like the final hit. Because depending where Sonic's gonna land, I've had runs where I've died just after I've defeated this. And it's painful. And then you realise that it's a little bit of a slog beating this. It's okay when you do it like in one go for sure. But aside from that, I reached lava roof and then just stop. Oh, you just stopped. Okay. You're like, no, this is where the game ends. He got to the volcano and then he died. It's just like, oh. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty heavy metal. And here you can easily die. If Tails maybe hits a or like I've hit that, it ends, and then I've fallen off, and it's so dumb. I don't get to Doomsday Stone until I have to do it again. Anyway. Now let's speed this up. I don't know if this is like, this was always like this in the original game, but I never realized that I could speed up. And maybe that's a hypersonic thing, rather than a supersonic thing. I don't know if the same input also qualifies. Oh god. Oh, I missed that. It was free. Never mind. I got a fair amount. And I just got those, so that's pretty good. And that, if folks want to talk in chat, well, you know, I won't be able to read chat, is the correct thing I was going to say. Okay, cool. 85 rings, that's pretty good. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Come on, come on. Okay, yeah. Do you know what? Better off. I'm better off having 3 new ones. Oh, but didn't realize how close that bad boy was. Oh gosh, didn't realize how close they were, damn. Just go in circles. This missile feels like it really catches up. Oh gosh. They definitely come out of his little ship here quicker in the original, I want to say. Okay, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Got no time to lose. Let's go. Such a cool sprite design. If I had enough perlers, that would not fit in my house. No, but it would be a freaking badass, massive model. Uh-oh. Just need to get the heavy softs and those plus those 6 rings. Oh, that wasn't a lot. Doing it. Doing not too bad, so even though I haven't got that many left, I feel like I've got enough time to beat him. Yes! Awesome! I just got some rings to get to! Oh, that was so good. That water was so satisfying. Did really well for not using super form for bosses. Yeah, I was actually considering when I had the idea of doing this, to maybe just not go for any emeralds, but I wanted to also do Doomsday Zone. But to be fair, if I was more conscious on it, I could have really being strict for myself and be like, no, don't activate it when you're against bosses. But yeah, no, you're right. Posture check, yeah, god damn. My neck's probably just feeling it just because of how long I've been streaming and sitting in general. Maybe the posture might have added to it. I wouldn't go past it. I like how outside it's starting to light up a little bit as we're 5 a.m. over here, midnight over there on the East Coast. But yeah, no, I love this build. I love this version of Sonic. 300k. I'd argue that takes more skill doing all the stages and then not transforming. Yeah, no, for sure, because you're actually having to work for those wins rather than just flying through. It's kind of like how, even though I was a little bit stressed against the final the Act 2 boss of Lava Reef and having no rings, there's a sense of like suspense and tension that I've got no rings, I have to land on these platforms, but also be careful whereabouts those spike balls are positioned that I could touch them. It's pretty tough. Whereas Knuckles, he's back in the floating island, in Angel Island. Like, I gave him the emerald, he's like, sick. And he's also in the stream as well. He's just like, cool, man. You do all the work. No, we had a fight and stuff, but yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, Sabrina. Do you want me to do it again as a Knuckles run? All emeralds and then do all super emeralds except one. Ah, got you. So basically, oh yeah. So when you do Doomsday Zone, you'll just be supersonic rather than hypersonic. Is that right, Isa? How dare! How hydrate? I hydrated. I will with pleasure drink again. Because it's stream and it's talking and cues. It's definitely made my I've used my voice box for today. But no. So really enjoys. There you go. That's our boy. That's our person who made the build that name is turned up. Very cool. Very cool. The ultimate flex, honestly, about doing doing what you just described. Yeah. Honestly, and I think that's fun doing it like that. I mean, for as much as I've played the game, kind of like akin to how various people who are they've had so much experience with the games that they love, they end up kind of not going into the speedrun scene, but they try and find new things to engage them when they revisit those games, whether it's trying to hit a certain time or somehow go into like the mod community and finding different things that spice up the difficulty and challenge. It goes back to why I think it's really cool that they have an option where you can customize the special stages, so it really kind of it makes you work. It's really, really cool. But if you want to flex, you can also flex when you do these things, so that's another thing about that. Well, yeah, no, that's Sonic 3, and there we are. I wanted to end the stream on raiding Trav's sister, because I know she was streaming earlier. She isn't about anymore, which is fair. Might but yeah, someone can sleep fine. Yeah, no, right, he had a long ass intro. Let's see, is there... Who could I raid? Let's actually... Let me see who else is playing this game maybe. And just raid them. Is there anyone else? Oh, I'm the only one. Fair enough. Everyone else is just doing the other thing. Nah, that's alright. I'll just end the stream on that. Unless anyone else has got like options. I see Sabrina says she hasn't got. But nah, we'll probably just leave it on there. Damn, 7 freaking hours. But no. Here we go. thank you again for everyone who's turned up, for the long haul, for the short haul. It's been this was really fun. This has been a really fun evening. I have Proton John. Yeah, right. Yeah, I see it on my recommended channels that he's doing River City Ransom. But I'll just leave it on that. Nice idea, though. Good night, Frank and Mud. Peace out. Good night, everyone who's popped in and out. Much appreciations to Extra Ramen, very in the beginning of the stream, donating a bunch of subs, gift subs of like 5, I think it was. Thank you ever so much. And yeah, there we are. Much. Now I can rest in peace. I can't even go to sleep. My lifestyle says I just have to stay awake, and I have to stay awake for sure for the next 4 hours because I got something at 9 in the morning. Luckily it's not long, but there we are. But anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Sabrina, for the belated birthday message. And yeah, let's take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend ahead, and I'll be back on Monday to play Ocarina of Time. Much love. Peace, guys.